Another flood was on the horizon for Wednesday the 12th, but this was a flood people welcomed.
Thousands of people packed Fountain Square for a fundraiser called Flood the Square. The event was the brainchild of WLW's Bill Cunningham and our own Tim Hedrick. Tim.
On Wednesday evening, March 5th, the water was just coming down in Falmouth, but the Ohio River was just cresting at Cincinnati. It became more than apparent at that point that the burden on agencies like the Red Cross would be enormous because of this disaster. I got a phone call that night from 700 WLW's Bill Cunningham. He said, "Tim, we've got to raise some money for the Red Cross." That's where we came up with Flood the Square. You could come down and have lunch for $5 or $10 or $15, or you could write a check like the Toyota company did for $500,000. You came in numbers. You came in thousands to Fountain Square for Flood the Square.
These are the sights and sounds of people helping their neighbors and helping other people they've never met, the victims of the flood of '97. And hello, everybody. Cammie and I are reporting live today from the Westin Hotel in downtown Cincinnati.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting because we have the best vantage point right now of all that's going on down there on Fountain Square. Take a look at this down here. You know, you really can only describe it as an outpouring of love for people whose lives have just been devastated by the force of Mother Nature. We're going to check in live with Tim Hedrick right now. He's down by the stage somewhere out there in the crowd. Hi, Tim.
Well, good afternoon, Cammie. Bill Cunningham has had the stage now for about an hour and a half, and I think he'll have it till about 4 o'clock this afternoon, which is just fine. He's raising a lot of money for the Red Cross today. This is Flood the Square. I don't know how many people are here, but they're doing good work, and they're donating a lot of money, which will go directly to the Red Cross. All of these people donated their time, their services, and their food. So all of the money that comes in today is going to the Red Cross. JTM is here, La Rosa, Skyline Chili, the Montgomery Inn, Domino's Pizza, Gold Star Chili, Long John Silver's, Papa John's Pizza, Grody Bakery, Dairy Queen, 7-Up, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Cumberland Mountain Water. It's really a celebration of humanity this afternoon. While we did lose a lot of souls and a lot of towns were devastated, it's nice to see so many people come out to Fountain Square, so many people donate their money. Right now they're going to start some corporate donations. One of those donations is from Toyota, $500,000. Another corporate donation will be from Provident Bank and from Thriftway. They sold the ribbons, and that check will be for in the neighborhood of $80,000. Earlier today, people were walking up to me and giving me checks to give to the Red Cross. GE service employees walked up with a check for better than $1,000. It's Flood the Square. And I think Billy's in charge right now. They're going to have a few more dignitaries speak, and then the checks will be presented. And of course, there's entertainment down here as well.
People and companies all over the tri-state have been showing their generosity.
That's right. People have volunteered their time for everything from helping out at the relief centers and also in the cleanup efforts, too. Several tri-state companies have made huge donations. Take a look at this. Tim mentioned this just a little while ago. Toyota, $500,000. Synergy donated more than $123,000. And McAlpin's gave $15,000. Now, Channel 12, along with Provident Bank and also the Thriftway stores, last week we sold those blue ribbons for relief.
The effort raised almost $80,000. And 12 News anchor Rob Braun is about to make that check presentation to the Red Cross. Rob?
Okay, thanks very much. Hi, Cammie. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back live to the Flood on the Square. We have been collecting money with your help. This is actually your money, and today we're going to actually give it to the Red Cross. I'd like you to know exactly where your money is going. Lots of folks to introduce, not a lot of time. This gentleman is with Provident Bank. Your name, sir?
Jerry Grace.
Jerry, thanks for being with us. And you are with Thriftway?
Yes. Jerry Heidenreich.
Also with Thriftway?
Yeah, Nelson Rodemeyer with Thriftway, yes.
And I'm going to get to you in just a second, Pat. You get all the dough today. Chuck DeVendra with Channel 12. Glad you're here.
Yes. I just want to say thanks for everybody and our partners, Provident Bank and Thriftway, who helped us again this year. On behalf of them and 12 WKRC, I have a check for $80,786 from Ribbons for Relief.
Say that again, $80,786. Chuck DeVendra to Pat. What do you think about that?
Oh, this whole event is absolutely overwhelming. You know, we're 12 days into this flooding now. It began on March the 1st, and there's still many, many weeks to go. But I'll tell you, this has lifted our spirits more than you can possibly imagine. And we just want to say a very heartfelt thank you to each and every one out there who has supported us. We've got a big job to do, but we're going to work very hard to get it done.
Doing a great job. Thanks to the help of Nancy Shell House, too. This is not the end of it. We also have additional big money from Thriftway. Tell us what you're going to do.
On behalf of all the Thriftway and Winn-Dixie Associates throughout the Midwest, we'd like to present the Red Cross with another check for $50,000 for the area relief effort.
Say that again, if you would.
An additional $50,000 on top of the Ribbons for Relief monies.
So we've got $80,000 plus $50,000 going to the Red Cross. It's from you. We ask you to help. We live in this part of the country because you take care of each other. That's what we've done today. Big money on the square for the victims of the flood of '97.